Hello there! So today I wanted to share with you my favorite Japanese skincare products. Notice the new hair? Yeah, I'm going back to the perp. I don't know, I'm on the fence with the perp. I'm kind of rocking the perp right now, but I gotta have to see when it fades. It's like a real nice fade right now, but you know, like after like 2 wash, it might be like a little different, if you know what I'm saying. Most of these products can be purchased from a drugstore and they're relatively on the cheaper side. Little bit about my skincare journey. I have been using Asian skincare for about forever. I've tried so many different things, but Japanese and Korean skincare products just jive so much better on my skin. I break out a lot less, my skin is more glowy. A lot of these products I've been using for years, so it's not just something that, you know, I picked up and I liked. I've been using a lot of these pretty consistently. So without further ado, here are my favorite Japanese skincare products. I don't remember how I found out about these, but these are amazing. I can't read this. It's from Kanebo. It's called Beauty Clear Powder. These are little capsules of powder that turn into a cleanser when you activate it with water. They come in this little cute pouch. I wouldn't say that this is like a makeup removing type of cleanser. It's just like a regular basic cleanser. I've used these on vacation and they are amazing. I don't know why skincare companies in America have not made these yet, because as a frequent traveler, this is a godsend. I travel all the time and a lot of times I don't check in my luggage. I just kind of like bring it. I always have a carry-on. But yeah, these are great. Sunscreen! Asian sunscreens are the shiznits. I mean, have you ever seen, like, you go outside, those Asian moms with like the parasol, they got their visor, they got like this neck scarf thing going on. So you know Asian people don't really like the sun, which is why they invented like the best sunscreen. I really believe it. American sunscreens are fine, you know, full body use, it's fine, but when it comes to like face sunscreens, I have yet to find an American sunscreen that doesn't feel sticky or clog my pores. So this sunscreen is from Biore and it's called Aqua Rich Watery Essence. It's SPF 50. Okay, I don't know how many sunscreens that I've tried and they're like SPF 15. I'm like, what is that gonna do? Protect you for like 10 minutes? I'm gonna put some more right now. Yeah, it just feels really, really smooth. Like it doesn't feel like you're putting on sunscreen. And a lot of times when I wear sunscreen, it breaks me out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the formula, but yeah, but this sunscreen doesn't break me out and it's great. My foundation already has sunscreen in it, so I don't really use this every day, but I do use it when I'm going someplace and I know that I'm gonna be in direct sunlight for a long, long time. Oh my god, it feels so smooth. It feels so smooth. One of the best sunscreens I've used. If you got better sunscreen, holla at your girl, cause I'm a vampire. This is DHC's Cleansing Oil, and if you noticed, I am about halfway done with it. This is, I think, my second or third bottle, and I love this. So what this is it's an oil, and it kind of just takes off all your makeup. It really melts all of it off. I'm talking about like mascara, liquid lipstick. For me, I can never sleep with makeup on. Every night I use this. It is amazing. It takes everything off. If you don't use another cleanser with this, your skin feels kind of a little sticky because it is an oil. So it's definitely something you have to like do a 2-part cleansing for. One of the things I always buy at a Japanese drugstore while I'm in Japan, bam! You might be wondering, like, who is this lady? Why is her leg sticking out? And why does she look like she's dying of heat? So I love buying bath salts in Japan. My favorite ones are these. So these bath salts make you sweat. I don't know if this is even like a good experience. I just think it's an experience that everyone should have. They actually make you sweat. Like when I first bought it, I'm like, oh, it's a gimmick. Like I'm not actually gonna sweat. But no, I sweat real hard in the bathtub. I buy other brands too, like, you know, the more normal bath salts, but I just thought that these were like the most novel that you can buy in a Japanese drugstore. This is one of my top cleansers. So this is Perfect Whip. I think this is from Shiseido, but it doesn't have the Shiseido price tag. I think I got this for $4 at like a Don Quixote, which is basically like a really cheap store. I think this will take off 70 to 80% of all my makeup. And I really love the formula. It starts as a regular cleanser, and then as you run it under water, it starts whipping a little bit, hence the name Perfect Whip. I really like the scent of this. It smells clinical, but not too clinical, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really like things that smell really fruity or fragrant or rose-like, and this just feels very clean. This is one of the best-selling cleansers in Japan. You can go anywhere and you'll basically find this. You go to 7-Eleven, you can go to Don Quixote, you can go anywhere. I think I've used this for about 3 to 4 years and I really love the consistency of it. And when I'm really lazy and I don't want to use the oil, I can just use this and it takes off most of my makeup. These are steam eye masks. I'm not gonna say they actually steam up, but they get pretty warm. You activate it by opening the packet, and it kind of emits a scent too. It's a really like pleasant experience. I've never seen these anywhere else. I'm sure they probably exist, but I like that they individually package these because you know you don't really want to use the same eye mask when you get like pink eye or some other nasty shiznits. It feels pretty warm, and it just feels like such a nice compression on your eye after a long day. If you've been staring at your computer for too long, and it has this really lovely scent. I think you can buy them in other scents, but this one is like a lavendery scent. This is a little bit more expensive. It's about $17, but I just love how novel these are because I've never seen these anywhere. So I ran out of the Hyaluronic Toner that I usually use, so I bought this instead, and I think I'm like halfway done with this as well. So this is a Hyaluronic Toner. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, whatevs. The most famous one is from Hyaluronic. I have used the Hyaluronic one before and I love it, like absolutely love it, but they're always sold out. So if you find the Hyaluronic one, you should get it. This one is from Cosmetech, and I think it works equally as good, but I do think the Hyaluronic one is a little better. So I have pretty dry combination skin. Regular toners, I found, in my opinion, kind of strip away a little too much. Like toners here have alcohol, and it kind of just takes all your impurities away, which is great, you know, if you need it for that purpose, but I actually need a toner that hydrates my skin. And this is so hydrating. When you put it on your hand, it's actually very, very thick. It's not a watery consistency, it's like a much thicker consistency. And I find that when I use this, my skin is a lot more even, it's a lot more hydrated, and yeah, I use this every day. If you have dry or sensitive skin, these types of toners are really good for you, and in Japan, they're so cheap. You can find them in any drugstore, and they're super moisturizing. This is amazing. I don't know why they don't sell this in America. It is amazing. So this is from DHC, and these are olive oil swabs. They come in a little pack like this, and it's amazing because all of these Q-tips are individually wrapped, but you know Q-tips, they come in bulk, and when you shove them in your makeup bag, it's just gross and dirty, and then you gotta put them in a Ziploc bag, and it's not cute. The best thing about these are that they actually contain olive oil. You don't really need to wet it. It's not like it oozes out olive oil, but there's like a little bit of olive oil in it to help you take off that makeup. And in midday, like end of day, when my makeup starts going onto my bottom liner and it starts getting, you know, like a little messy, these are amazing because they just take off like the tiniest bit of makeup on your under eye area, which is like really delicate, and I don't need to pack regular Q-tips in my makeup pouch anymore. Best thing about these are that they're super gentle. They don't tug at your eye area, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to get wrinkles, like, and I'm really gentle with my eye area. This is Gatsby's powdered oil paper. I remember when I discovered these 5 years ago, my friend Linda told me you have to try these. It's basically a blotting paper, but there's a really fine layer of powder on top of the blotting paper, so when you blot, it not only takes in the oil, it kind of mattifies your skin. Every time I go, I buy like 3 to 4 packs because I just go through them so quickly. They're always in my purse and they're just amazing. Sheet masks. So I love me some Korean sheet masks, but Japanese sheet masks are also really good. I love this brand. So this is a really popular brand. It's always sold out. The reason why everyone loves these is because they come in a giant pack. You can basically use them every day. Now, I don't sheet mask every day because I feel like that is a little bit too extra. I have many friends who do, especially some of my older friends. They will literally sheet mask every day and their skin is like flawless. So I'm not quite there yet. Like, I don't feel the need to sheet mask every day, but I do use a lot of sheet masks. They're really cheap, they're really hydrating, and they just work. And also I found that these masks, they're actually a little bit smaller and they fit your face. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you notice, I didn't really do a lot on moisturizers or face creams or eye creams, and that's because for me personally, I've transitioned mostly into Korean skincare in that category. So I still use, you know, Japanese skincare products for like washing my face, but for everything like kind of after, I've just like adopted the Korean skincare routine. If you want to see what other Asian skincare products I use, just leave me a comment and then I'll make another video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!